Hey guys, it's Tanisha from Mommy and Me back with another video. So today we're going to talk about well, not talk about, but we're going to continue the unboxing for the Abeka grade 3 curriculum. Today in particular, it will be all about history. So this is a curriculum lesson plan book, pretty much the Bible for specific history. And it shows you what the child kit has, the essential parent kit has, pretty much the same layout like the other lesson plans book that I have shown. So I won't spend much time going over all of that. Here, there's scope and sequence. You can see the topics they're using as far as what's in the text, geography, the different map skill lessons, quizzes and tests, and then these hands-on activities that's, optional. I like to look at this so that if I want to have extra materials or videos, things of that nature, I can add it on by just looking and seeing, okay, when we're going to talk about it. And they do that for the entire book. So you see the lesson sections. All right, and then we go into our daily plan. So this is lesson 1. You have your objectives, you have the words you'll write for your board or paper, the material that you'll need, the visuals, and I'll show you what these are. This comes with the essential parent kit as well. And then this is for the actual student book. So you have geography skills. They'll tell you exactly what to do. Remember, bold is what you would say to your child or your students. Just giving you all the information here. This is particularly about the book. And you see what you're gonna read, different things that are gonna be done. And then here you have the math skills portion as well. Here they're telling you what you're gonna be reading. So chapter 1, page 4 to 8. And normally for history, science, health, I have her do the reading out loud. So that serves as our out loud reading. But it pretty much follows the same format. So you pretty much have the lesson set up like this for each lesson. Here we have the practice quiz. So that'll show you which practice quiz to give. And it says this is an ungraded quiz. So I guess in the beginning, because it says this is the final ungraded practice quiz. So I'm assuming in the beginning of the school year, they're going to do some quizzes where they're not grading it, just as practice for your child. So maybe the rest of the quizzes are going to be graded and count towards their final grade. Oh, and it even tells you begin studying for test 3 in lesson 57. So it'll tell you when to have them start studying. Of course, you don't have to say these things. If they want to start studying from early, then great. So that's just how the book is panned out as far as the lessons go. Let's see if there's anything extra in the back. So we have Appendix A, which is the games that you would see throughout the lesson plan book. Appendix B, we have additional enrichment, hands-on and creating writing activities. Okay, that's cool. All right, so Unit 1 is showing you the different materials that's needed for the enrichment activities. So I think that's pretty neat, and it goes by units. So this is something I'm actually gonna go back and review these books probably next month, so I can start jotting down the different enrichment activities that I want us to do, so that I can start gathering material. We have introduction, we have library procedure, music, again, activity time, all these other activity times here. And then you have your progress reports. So here we go. History practice quizzes tests will not be graded for the first 6 weeks. There we go. So that's why. So they're gonna start their grading in the second quarter. And that's it. That is all for history as far as the lesson plan book goes. So this is the student map skills book. It is bounded, so she's gonna just write in it. And this is pretty much how it looks. So you're getting, let's see where it starts off at. You got the continents, the world map, state park, asking questions about these. They're gonna learn the different states based on the regions. A mall map with the key. US map, US topography. There's map questions. Okay, so some heavy things. This is really a step up from second grade. This is looking like a lot, but in a good way. She needed a challenge. So here's the actual their actual history book. So it got some thickness to it compared to last year. And there's important names. They're talking about different things here. Let's see. And again, guys, like I keep saying in all these videos, I have not looked through these, so this is my first time seeing the books as well as far as the inside goes. So we are going through this together. Just a lot of information, different things here. And with history, I always get additional materials and videos and stuff, and of course just adding in additional things that I would like her to learn about, especially with us being African American but also Caribbean. So just certain things that I know would probably not be in a standard history book, we do add that in so that she is well aware of her culture and heritage and things of that nature. So that's the actual textbook for the kid. This is the answer key. So this is basically for the parent. This is your answer key to the test questions. So it's very thin. Here's the map skills key. So we already saw the map skills book. So this is the key for the book, just giving you the answers. And then this is their actual quiz and test key for their quiz. So this here, the questions, I think I read that wrong. This is for the text questions. So the questions that are in here, for example, let's see. So page 168 to 173. All right, so these questions here, here's your answers for the questions in the book. And then there is the quiz and test key. So their quiz and test, it's actually is unbounded. So I have them, it's just in a folder because I was making copies. I was making the copy for it. So yeah, this is how the test would look. This is your answer key, but this is how their test would look. So you have the front, you have the back, you have another page. Ooh, their tests are long this year. Okay. And then you have the quizzes here as well. So definitely got length to it. We did not have quizzes or tests last year for history. So that is going to come as a shocker for her. But I am excited. Anyways, guys, that is all for history. So next we're going to be moving on to science and health. Okay, so I'll see y'all in the next video.